Good afternoon all. Happy to see you all in the seminar of HRM, Human Resources Management. Okay, let's come to the point. In the Human Resources Management, the important point is the recruitment. What is recruitment? Recruitment is a process that recruiting people from the different parts and different sources for a different organization is called as a recruitment. In an organization, there will be a different part, different team. That's a different sales team, finance team in all recruitments. They need candidates. It's a HRM team will recruit candidates. That's called as a recruitment. In some others they will be different as most recruitment. The major author according to the FIPO, recruitment is a process searching for prospectors, employing, stimulating, encouraging the apply to jobs in the organization. That's called as recruiting. The major definition is done by the FIPO. Okay, let's see the process of organization, process of recruitment. What's process of recruitment? Our first point comes to the process of recruitment. What is a qualification and number of employees? What is qualification? A candidate which is qualified in different parts. We can see the different educational qualification, different degrees in our country. In that part, the organization needed a specific qualification in a commerce department, engineering department, civil department, something departments. What's the organization needed? They will recruit a person which is a proper qualified and number of vacancies in an organization. The HRM team will done the process. Next, locating. In organization there will be several parts that I told in the previous point. That's accounting team, sales team, marketing team, and so much of teams. In that teams they will be locating a candidate in a proper manner. That's called as locating of organization. Next, identification of employees. Employee will have so much of skills, knowledge and language skills. They will be identifying the employees. They will identify the employees and move in a proper way. That's called as a employee recruitment. Next, goodwill of an organization. What is goodwill? Goodwill is a reputation and goodwill is nothing but goodwill is reputations and some proper manner of the organization. This is called as goodwill. The employees will see the goodwill of the company. We can see the most companies like we like to join some company. That will be a reputed company. Next comes the salaries. What is salaries? A paid amount that is given to the employees is called as a salaries. The organization lend the money. That's called a salary. The salary will be giving to the employees. Once they are working and the skills, they will be seeing the skills and this is good as a salary. What is next comes from the stimulating of applying the job. The organization will stimulate the candidates to apply the jobs. That's called as a stimulator of organization. Next comes to the sources of recruitment. There are two types of sources. That's internal sources and external sources. What in internal sources? In internal sources we can see the inner organization. That's in different teams, that's in a different manners. Organization is called as the internal sources. First I like to tell the present in internal sources. The first point is present employees. What is present employees? Present employees is working in an organization. They are the present employees. The present employee would like to transfer. What is transfer? The organization will have many branches. We can see some companies in some cities, some areas, some countries. They will be keeping on increasing the branches. The organization like to increase the branches. In this case, the employees will keeping on transferring to the other branches. For what reason they are keeping on transferring? If I'm an employee of the company, if I'm doing a good output to the organization, they will be keeping on watching. The HR will keeping on watching us, and then in this as my employee, the organization HRM team will be transferring to the other branches because my output is good and some branches output be good. For that reason they will be transferring for the employees. Next, promotions. In a single branches there will be promotions for upper grades and appraisals. That's called as a promotion. Next comes Next comes the employee referrals. What's employee referrals? Employee referrals is nothing but the employees will refer candidates to recruit a job, refer companies. That's called as recruiting. Next, former employees. What's former employees? Former employees nothing but retired persons from a company will getting some settlements and some that will be properly settled to the employees. That's called as former employees. Next, previous applicant. What's previous applicant? Nothing but applicant which is the candidates who like to join in a company. They will be giving the resumes, biodatas to work and the related dates. With the previous related days, the HRM will recruiter will seeing for any vacancies. They will be go through the previous applicants. That will be easy to join in a company. That's easy to refer to the database. Next comes to the external sources. What is external sources? External sources is nothing but not inside the company. That's fully outside the organization. What's outside the organization? First, we can see the advertisement. The advertisement we can see in the newspapers, pamphlets, mails, televisions, in radios, and so many places we can see the job vacancies. That's called as advertisement in various places. That's called as advertising. In some organization they will be advertising in a vast manner and for the huge employees, huge recruitments, they will be employing in such manner. That's called as advertisement. Next comes under the employment exchange. What is employment exchange? They will be if a person is returning from another company or coming out from the other companies or government and NGOs, they will be hiring to our company because they will needed a such skills person. Don't needed a such skilled person. They will be recruiting from the other employees. That's called as employment exchange. Next comes the professional organization. What is professional organization? That's I told in the qualification deed. That's a professional qualification, nothing but a proper qualified person will be settled in a proper qualified organization. That is called as a professional manner. In this professional manner, the recruiters need the professional candidate, very qualified candidates that should be recruited in the proper manner. Next comes the data bank. What's data bank? Data bank is nothing but if you needed a qualified person, a qualified person will come and attend the interview. Next, the recruiter will investigate or inquiry the candidate to the education institution or a previous work institution. That's called as a data bank. Next comes the casual callers. Casual callers nothing but we are day-to-day life. We are receiving so much of calls that vacancies there, vacancies some there, vacancies emergencies, and some other calls is called as casual callers. They will call us and they will tell the vacancies. That's called as a conference. Next comes the campus interview. We all know about the campus interview because we are the final year students. College also recruiting the campus interviews and so much of people. That's called as a campus interview. The organization will come to our end and recruit the people. That's called as a campus interview. Next comes the walk-ins. What is walk-ins means? The organization will come to our end. That's called as a campus interview. Next, a candidate which will person go to the organization end. That's called as a walk-in. Now, what's different between the walk-in and organization campus drive? Nothing but this the difference between. In walk-ins, there will be different rounds. They will be attending different rounds and be selecting and hiring for the candidates. And the recruitment of the recruit organization and departments. And next comes the recruiting agencies. What is recruiting agencies? A vast organization can't able to recruit people that end. Which end? That's organization, because there are no spacious, no employees. That's some personal circumstances. Some they can't hire candidates in their company yet. They will hire through consultancies, which is called as recruiting agencies. They will recruit the candidates and take out the list from the candidates, and they will be promoting the candidates to the companies. they will recruit candidates and they comparing that's beneficial to that something deal with consult companies and recruiter. Next comes the competitors. What is competitors? The last and final is competitor. What is competitors? In other company, the competitors company keeping on going. In this competitors company, that recruiters will be good performance. That will be trying to other organizations trying to recruit from other companies. That's called as a competitor. These are all the points that the requirement in HRM. I think so. Thank you all.